Hi, welcome to this episode. I'm actually a little bit excited today. I'm sitting at my table. It's actually a Sunday, and usually during Sunday, I always go through this little ritual where what I do is I actually tidy up my pen and I change the ink or I refill the ink so that way I use my ink pens for the week. So, today is like one of those things, and I thought I'm just going to actually make a video because today I'm a little excited because I just got myself the new Montblanc Royal Blue Inkwell. I've been looking for this for quite a long time, and in my area, this was not available. You could buy it online, of course, but you know what? The last time when I went out, the blue inks were not available. It was only available in black. So I did buy a black one, but it wasn't Montblanc. It was just black. And of course, I got a chance to pick this one up, which I'm very excited about. And then today's video is I'm just going to unbox or open the Montblanc ink and make a video out of it, and just to let you guys know how this works. And of course, it's just only ink, and I'm sure some of you are thinking, why is this such a big deal? But you know what? It is actually a big deal, especially if you are a writer, and especially you're someone who enjoys the writing process. Having an ink pen is actually very, very cool. It's not exactly a secret. Now, I'm talking about fountain pens. So I do have a couple of episodes on my channel where I'm talking about fountain pens. But today, just for this part, I'm just going to try to talk more about the Montblanc ink, and I just want to unbox it a little bit in front of camera, and then just to talk about it a little bit more. Hopefully at the end of this video you may feel a little bit more interested in inks and fountain pen, and also join the community where we are using fountain pens as our writing instrument. So anyway, I am going to just unbox it a little bit. It's brand new, as you can see. It's totally brand new. Oh my god, this thing is like totally sealed. This thing is totally sealed up. Okay, it's time for a scissor. Time for a scissor. Oh, it's actually totally sellotaped. I'm going to move my keyboard. I have a mechanical keyboard. I'm going to move it over there. And I'm just going to, do it over here so it seems a little bit more safe to do it. Okay, now I can't go into the history of Montblanc per se. I'm not a student of it. Like I'm not, I don't know too many things about it. All I do know that it is actually over 100 years old. This company, and they make actually pens, and they make some of the finest writing instruments, more in the luxury category. They're not very expensive. I think a pretty decent Montblanc pen you could pick up for maybe $1,000, maybe slightly less. I know you might say $1,000. Oh my God, that's a lot. But these are really, really good pens. They're not just normal writing instruments. They're very good. They're made very well. And Montblanc, they also make inks, which I can use. And now I don't have a Montblanc pen. I don't have one. I do have some really cool pens, but it's not Montblanc, but that's perfectly fine. And of course, here I am doing my little unboxing. Oh, there you go. Okay. Ta-da. All right. And there you go. I am unboxing it right now. That's really cool. Let me put this one side over here. Now, the Montblanc Inkwell is a little bit of a peculiar design, is because the way that, see, normally when you look at inkwells, they're designed a certain way. Like it's just like an ink bottle, and then you just take the pen and then you just kind of like dip it in, and then you refill it and stuff like that. But the Montblanc Inkwell, it's styled like a shoe, which I'm going to show you right now. Just let me take this stuff up. I don't think there's anything in there. Oh, here it is. It's really cool. Oh my God, it's just super. Wow, look at that. Oh, that is just really gorgeous. If you take a look at it right now, it's a little bit elongated, and it looks like a shoe. And let me just put it this way so you can see it. Okay, now the reason for this is so that way when you fill your your pen, I think this design is patented to Montblanc, the company, is when you actually fill your ink, the idea is the ink does not actually rise above the level of the nib, so that way you don't end up messing your pen. There's nothing wrong when that happens, but the idea is so that you don't mess up the pen and that you don't have to clean it too much. You just do it, because you must understand, my pen right now is not a luxury model. This is like a pretty decent pen. It's very nice. It's not too pricey. It's made in Japan. It's really cool. But there are some luxury pens, which is like, especially the Japanese ones, where there's enamel and stuff like that, and they don't want the ink to kind of mess up the pen per se. So they designed this horseshoe design, which I really don't think any other company does it except for Montblanc. And they have this horseshoe design, so no matter what you do, the way the ink sits on this side of the well, it's like a, it's kind of long, right? On this side of the, so when you actually put your pen in, the ink level will be exactly near the nib, so that you're able to pull the ink into the container, into the pen, and when you take it off, you simply dab it a little bit, and you're good to go. I mean, and the ink lasts as long as you write. The ink will last, and that's what makes this this thing really, really cool, because it has its own unique design. If you look at the Inkwell, on the top it has the Montblanc logo. Montblanc is a German company, even though it's a French name, but it's a German company, and I think it has to do with something about their philosophy of being the highest in quality. So they chose Montblanc, which is like the highest peak in the European mountain range or something like that. So that's why it's known as Montblanc. But this is the royal blue one, which I'm very excited about. The last time I used this ink was more than 10 years ago, and I'm happy to actually, hello, welcome. I'm happy to get it back again, because I was using blue. I ran out of blue. Then I had to go to the market. Like I only go to particular stores, and they didn't have blue. They had black. So I picked up a black one. And now I went back and I found the blue one. So I thought, okay, let me just get the blue one and make a video out of it, just to have a video about the Montblanc ink. Now, this is an amazing ink. I've used it before, so I really know the quality of it. To me, I feel like what happened is when they made the ink, it's like somebody took a spoon of butter, okay, and put it in the ink and mixed it up. So it has this beautiful buttery feel when you write. I mean, the experience is just, I can't put it to words. You'll actually have to pick up a pen, dip it in this ink, and put it on paper for you to understand how beautiful it writes. This experience is not something that you can put it on words, and people who actually use this ink will validate it the same way as me, as this is considered as some of the finest inks on this planet as far as fountain pen is concerned. Now, of course, this video episode, I'm not really talking about fountain pens per se, but if you are jumping into this video and you're looking at the Montblanc ink presentation that I'm doing over here, I want you to understand what's the meaning of writing with a fountain pen. Fountain pens is not the same as writing with any kind of ordinary ballpoint pen. Nothing wrong with writing with different types of pen, but when you write with an ink pen, a fountain ink pen, the experience is very different. Plus, your handwriting has a certain painter's flow. I hope I'm saying it very nicely. I hope I'm saying it. I hope I'm giving this very good justice, actually, because how you write with an ink pen, a fountain ink pen, it cannot be replicated with any other kind of pen on this planet. It's just not the same thing, because the way you hold the pen, the way the muscles in your hand hold the pen as you write, the pressure that you put, the way you navigate the opposition, the nib, as it goes on the paper, it is just different. You can't get any other pen to do it. It is this is over like 150-year-old type of a technique, but it's something very different when you are actually using a fountain pen. Is because when you are writing documents, or let's say, I write journals, and when I have ideas. Of course, I'm in YouTubing right now, so I do write a lot of ideas on YouTube stuff into my notebook. I will use a fountain pen. It's because, like, when I'm writing ideas out, the feel is so nice. It's like a painter's paintbrush flowing across paper, which is such a big deal. But anyway, this is my little video on my Montblanc Inkwell, and there it is. It's really cool. It's the Horseshoe one. It's beautiful. This ink, I'm really looking forward to getting back to using this ink, because the last time I used this particular one was 10 years ago, and now after 10 years I am back to Montblanc Royal Blue. So thank you for watching my little video. I hope you liked it, and of course, if you like to see more videos like this, you're most welcome to subscribe or like the video. That will be very helpful. And I do have some other videos coming up where I am speaking more about the writing process, but using a fountain pen. I know most of us are very into technology nowadays, where we write notes using our digital phones. But you know what? Something is very different when you pick up a fountain pen and you put it on paper and you write. It's, I don't know how to say it. It's not easy to explain it in words. There is a certain poetry that takes place. You write better, you think better, you're more focused in what's going on, because you can't erase this, obviously. And when you're writing, you don't want to really mess up your writing process. So you're a little bit more, your intent is a little bit more there. Your focus is more there on the letters and the words that you put together, taking it from your mind to paper, which is such an amazing thing. Anyway, thank you very much for watching my video. I appreciate it. I do hope that you will look into pens and fountain pens and inks, but I don't want you to think that, oh, you must get yourself something very expensive or very royal and very branded. You can pick anything like you want, as long as you have the enthusiasm of where you actually get into the writing process, because the writing process is such a wonderful thing that a lot of us have actually forgotten over the years. Ever since technology took over, we're just simply looking at phones and typing stuff in. But when you have a fountain pen, a really nice ink, color, and you're writing your journal or your business books or something like that, it's a little bit different. So thank you very much. Bye-bye. See you till next time, and thank you for your visit.